ブリュワーズのエースで2021年サイ・ヤング賞投手のコービン・バーンズ投手。先日行われたエンゼルスとの対戦では6回を91球被安打5自責点1で抑え、ブリュワーズは7対5で勝利。リーグが違うこともあり多くはない対戦で、あまり見られることのないトラウト選手や大谷選手とのマッチアップについて試合後インタビューで答えていました。
As a competitor, how fun is it to go out there and face guys like Trout and Ohtani, guys that you haven't really seen much in the past?
Yeah, I mean, it's you always want to go out there and play against the best. And as far as 2 and 3 in the lineup go, you could probably stack those guys at the top of any lineup, and I think they're going to probably be the best, 1-2 combo up there. So just to be able to limit the damage that those guys had tonight, those are the 2 guys you don't want to beat you. Trout ended up getting 2 late and 2 homers late in the game, but those are the you kind of earmark those guys in the scouting report of, hey, you know what, these guys beat you. Make sure you're not necessarily being careful, but really emphasis on getting ahead and attacking and making them hit your pitch.
With those matchups, do you have to have even more conviction in your stuff?
No, I think it's just more about making sure you're executing pitches. You're going to make mistakes to just about every hitter you face, and so you're just making sure you're making mistakes in the right spots. There was no mistake to either one of those guys that was left that over the plate that they could do damage on. Shohei rolled over that ball in the hole, and I think Trout may have broken his bat on that slider in the first inning. So you just got to tip your hat on those kind of swings.
How much of an asset has the defense been for you guys as a pitching staff and the team as a whole?
Yeah, it's been huge. I mean, we've seen it from really game one to where we're at now. These guys they're playing hard out there, and some guys aren't playing every day, and they're still out there making great defensive plays. And really, it helps get us off the field and get that offense going. And tonight, beginning of the third, beginning of the fifth, makes our job a lot easier on the mound.
Corbin Burns, Greg Amsinger, Xavier Scruggs, thank you so much for joining us on MLB Tonight. Looking at your numbers, this was a performance that you wanted to come out here against a really good lineup with 2 of the best players on the planet and really strut your stuff. How did you feel your outing was today?
Yeah, I mean, it's getting better. We kind of been scuffling her here early on, trying to find some feel from stuff. But the cutter was better tonight, slider was good, so we were able to fill up the zone. It's, that's a good lineup over there as they kind of showed there in the second half of that game. But just wanted to go out and fill up the zone and let the defense play behind me.
For you personally, what do you go into next starts, taking away from this start, being able to say, okay, I can continually get better at something like this to now apply into the next outing?
Yeah, so the cutter took a big step tonight. The cutter's kind of been hit and miss all year. So for me to go out with all the righties in the lineup tonight and pound it down and away and get some good swings on it is kind of what we were looking for. And the slider was good. So the only thing that we're going to kind of work on this week is the curveball and work on shoring that up and look on to the next one.
People get obsessed with swing and miss, and for obvious reasons. A couple of years ago, you led all baseball with a K/9 in your Cy Young year. That was almost around 13. Last year was around 11. This year, you come in K/9 around 7. Do you pay attention to that stuff?
No, I don't. It's that's one of those things that you can't control. For me, it's going out there and just trying to execute pitches and do what I can to get some quick outs. And this year we're seeing some lineups that are swinging early and making it a concerted effort to put the ball in play early and let our defense play behind me. So we've kind of seen that from every lineup we've seen so far. Not too many guys up there punching out trying to hit the big homers. So it's just an adjustment that they kind of made off of me and even our whole pitching staff. So that's something that we'll adjust to as well.
Corbin, you've started to see your own offense really take place and really be able to score runs. Obviously, the support is important. Talk about the importance of seeing your guys go out there and be able to put up runs early in the ball game.
Yeah, it's huge. It frees us up on the mound to attack even more. After I think we scored 3 in the third and then 4 there in the fifth. It makes it easy for us to go up and attack the zone and get ahead early and put hitters even more of a hole. So it's been huge, and it's been from the top to the bottom, top to the bottom of the lineup. Young guys, veteran guys. Everyone's out there, playing their part, doing the best they can to get on and score some runs.
Hey, you're a great pitcher. One more for you before we let you go. You face a lot of 1-2 punches in lineups, but you're Corbin Burns. You've got intimidation on your side. When you see Mike Trout and then Shohei Ohtani on the on-deck circle, does that grab your attention a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, those are the guys in the lineup that you don't want to beat you. You kind of always identify those guys in a lineup that you want to be not careful with, but to make sure that those are the guys that don't hurt you bad. And tonight we were able to, for the most part, keep those guys off the bases and do what we can to minimize their damage.
You're always fun to watch. Ace of the Milwaukee Brewers. Corbin Burns, thank you so much for joining us here in MLB Tonight. We greatly appreciate it.
Yep, awesome. Thank you guys for having me on.
サイ・ヤング賞を受賞した2021年は28試合167イニング11勝5敗防御率 2.43 奪三振率 12.61 とイニング数は少なめながらも素晴らしい成績を収めたバーンズ投手。今年度は全体的に数字が落ちてきていて、番組内のコメントでもあったように奪三振が当時と比べて少し物足りないです。打ち取る投球スタイルに変更しているのでしょうか。エンゼルスとはなかなか対戦する機会がなく、バーンズ投手との対戦とても貴重で見ごたえがありました。ブリュワーズはパイレーツとの首位争いをしており、バーンズ投手は絶対的なエースとして欠かせない存在です。ナリーグ中地区も面白いリーグとなっていますね。